trying to get that information, and oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah, this is very cute, but Gumayusi is going to be here. Ona turning up as well. Faker with that first roam over. Elk in trouble. Rocket jump comes down, still gets the damage after the flash, and Elk is no longer first. Blood goes to Faker.
Across the helm.
Yeah, he's going to come up. That ward is going to be taken down here as Winter's Wrath comes out. Knight looking to try and dissuade Ona from taking this one. Good seismic shot, but Ona takes the red buff. But will he be able to get out? As it is going to be the kill going over to Shun, but Faker's going to be there. It's a cute flash, but it ain't enough. And now Tristana, this is the priority that you want. However, Ona going to be able to grab this before he assaults over the back of the pit. Buster shot and flash going to be utilized as now Faker doesn't have that for the disengage. And he's going to get thrown back. Now the shutdown should come through, and it's been coming down towards the bottom side. Ona's here as well. Ona's in so much trouble. Level 6 is going to be there for Elk. Bates call comes out now, and Knight is going to turn up. The flash comes in, but Ona's still able to get the kill. The wall is going to block him, so they will take down the Sejuani. And now Gumayusi coming in will not land the snare. Gets the piercing darkness over, but I don't think T want to get anything else as Shun is making his way
Such a good
down.
commitment from Gumayusi and Carrier to set up that play initially, but Shun is still hovering around. He's hunting for more.
Yeah, the information going to be there as now Faker is going to dive on top about the hook. Max range will connect, and now the ulti comes on through, but it's another rocket jump from Faker. He gets himself out, and even with everything invested, Shun's not going to be able to get there, just not quite enough range.
Elk, as he resets back out onto the map, goes to the mid, catches that wave, so BLG looking to not waste any farm. Nice knockback.
Yeah, seismic shot. The handshake's going to be there as well as now Carrier in trouble and will be taken down. Now maybe Owner is really trying to take that to the next level.
Well, it's a dive mid. He has cleanse.
Yeah, there is the ulti. Immediate cleanse does come on through, but I think there's just going to be too much damage. Explosive charge will be able to get it done. As Gumayusi comes down, Knight is looking for Owner, but I think that the Sejuani is going to be able to make it out. Will Zeus be as lucky though? As the stun card comes through, the all out to try and get him out is now the Dawning Shadow as they're looking to turn it. Faker, he has the rocket jump to get over the wall and the buster shot to create that distance. The ultimate comes on through. The block is fantastic as now Destiny gets the turnaround. Faker's lying on the ground and Bin's just laughing.
It's the jump from Faker getting interrupted.
Oh, seismic shot going to be avoided, but it does not matter. Knight is now on the board in this.
But also maybe opening up an opportunity for the Herald, but now that's gone. BLG held their nerve, and now it's Shun on the aggression.
Yeah, a bit of a face check there as now Gumayusi might pay the price for it. He's going to have to walk over. You can see Faker's just backing. He wants to get out of there, but he's going to cancel it as now the threaded volley comes in immediately. There's the buster shot, and now Gumayusi has to flash. Hostile takeover, not going to land onto anyone, but On is still going to be there as he dives forward. They're so incredibly low. Both of the AD carries go down, and Shun gets a double underneath the turret, but now it could be T1's time as the all-out comes in. And Zeus is going to do the same thing. Collects a couple, and now Bin tries to answer it as the rest of BLG collapse. And Carrier, can he turn around the flash forward? He locks it up. And now Ona is there. They're going to be able to get the triple kill. It is going to be there, and it's a good smite from Shun to get them one extra dragon. Only 2 on the board as, of course, T1 managed to get the second as now Glacial Prison does fly forward. They get the Fates call this time, and now Carrier has already hooked his way in. The rocks are on the ground. The Dawning Shadow's there to keep Carrier alive as Elk is pushed out of the fight. Now the hostile takeover comes through, but it's not really going to get the value, and the bailout doesn't either. Now in the backline, Zeus is running amok, and they're able to win it in the end. They may not get the Drake, but they'll get the kills, and T1 are out of there.
Crucially there, T1 find the front-to-back teamfight that they're looking for. They look for the exit. Bin will snipe Faker at the
His position towards the top side was punished, but his hooks and his teamfights have been incredible.
Speaking of hooks, he's going to land one onto Shun here as well as they look to try and defend their blue buff. Good handshake for the disengage, but I don't know whether it's going to help Shun, who is going to throw the ulti down, but another magnetic hook. Weaver's Wall up and available here for Knight. He is now positioned to try and get himself in there. The wall goes down, but the Baron is under half health. There's a hostile takeover. It's going to make it a Thunderdome in there. As now Gumayusi is already incredibly low. Now T1 looking to try and turn it. The Dawning Shadow is fantastic. Elk is going to get into bailout range. Able to get the reset as well. And Ona goes down. Zeus will follow.
Want to get this mid lane turret.
See whether they can, as these Baroned up minions at 22 minutes are quite difficult for T1 to deal with. They will be able to get this one. The flash forward, the phenomenal handshake to pull Faker out, and they will take him down. Shun is in trouble, but he has the Crescent Guard.
And Shun, he's a Zinzao.
Now it's the fight for the mid wave. But BLG might just fight for this anyway. No, their goal is to push this in.
Audacious Charge does get Shun in there, but it's a good buffer on the dredge line. Still he's going to get snared. Not going to get pushed back though as the Dawning Shadow to try and keep them alive. Another Fate's Call comes in. Good knockup. He's going to come down, but On is now out of the fight, and he doesn't have that protection. Nice Q3 coming out from Zeus. Is now Faker off on the side. He gets Destinied on. They may have just found the goat, and there he goes. Elk locks down the
Faker again. The fight's not over just yet though. T1, 4 members still alive, want to fight their way into this dragon.
Well, the dragon is going to be secured, and now Knight on that flank angle. That's not the hostile takeover that they were looking for. As now Zeus will be executed, and BLG like a freight train are mowing down T1.
But I don't think he's tanky enough.
I don't think so either. They're going to try a last desperate play, but it's another shove. Don't let this man have Talia. Knight is just too good on this pick. Another one comes in, and the Nexus will now go down. T1 on the floor and BLG on the board.
On the side of T1. In any case, early control is the name of the game.
It felt like last time they didn't have as much damage as... Oh, speaking of damage, the snare even hits Faker. Big flash there from Carrier, but On, he's making his way in. The flash over from Elk. The first blood comes in. Nothing Gumayusi can do about it, and BLG will walk away with first blood.
Absolute disaster there. Carry out face checks, even with flash and barrier. You're not going to get out. Guma trying to cancel the backs. Can he get it?
Oh, he might be able to do so. There it is. He's going to be able to answer it. Is now On trying to get a bit of damage down, but that is a very early... As they're running out of minions, but another wave is going to conga line in, just waiting for Shun to make his way over. And Zeus, this is feeling very precarious. Does hit the level 3. Now the tactical sweep comes in as he's not quite finding it. There's a hook shot, and he manages to get on top of On. It doesn't matter though, he just gets out of turret range. And that is going to be the kill. And now Knight has already flashed away from Ona. Permafrost is going to be there though, as now Knight has run out of cooldowns. Shun, can he make his way in to try and answer this? Shape Splitter comes through, and Ona says no. Absolutely massive for making sure that Gumayusi couldn't just free hit.
Mid laners would love to get involved as well, but Faker keeping the pressure up.
Oh, Glacial Prison comes in, and the arrow was just picked up. Oh. Great flash from On, though. It's a hole step aside, and it's a double and a catch-in for Gumayusi Straven. Now Shun trying to get him here. Could it be a triple, though, as he's trying to catch the active and it's a triple for Guma.
This time around, it's a couple years later, but still we're seeing why T1 is prioritizing it, why they are trusting him on this pick.
Arrow's coming out here. Is now Ona looking for more. Whirling Death comes in, and it's the volley. My goodness.
And now BLG attack back.
Well, let's see whether he can make it happen. Pop Blossom comes down. Arrow is barely going to miss. There is Knight taking axe after axe, but it is the kill. Not going to be quite enough to lock down the killers. There's the all-out from Bin, and Zeus not wanting to fight this one just yet, as you can see, just trying to get away from these Qs. Landing in some pot shots. Oh. There's the ulti, and gets the hook shot for the stun as well. Is it just going to be the solar kill? Shape splits himself just to try and scout out these brushes, and Zeus, still stalwart, standing his ground, will now move out of that brush as he's spotted on that flank angle, and they're taking so much damage. There's a Glacial Prison onto Elk, but he's down to 50%, and there is no extra follow-up. They go back in. There's the Pop Blossom this time. It finds its mark as they do manage to take the Drake, but can they find the fight is a question. T1 on the board is Zeus. That health bar is very, very high, and the flash forward from Faker looks for the opportunity, but there's not many cooldowns back up and available. He's in the shroud now, and Zeus is the one that's so scary with all this damage. They get the shutdown onto Faker, but Zeus is going to be able to answer the kill onto Bin.
Of T1, the ult from Sejuani and the ult from Carrier can so easily be blocked by clones, by Edge of Night.
Wait, that's the ult come from Elk.
Yeah, there's the ult out from Ona as well, but that is a lot of damage with the Whirling Death. The arrow now going to connect. It hits the right Shun as well as Faker. He'll go golden. Zeus on the flank angle, but he's blocked by Bin. Manages to snatch him out of the air. Hextech Ultimatum has to be used so defensively, and now it's Bin that gets in amongst the fight. He'll all out his way with Gumayusi, but he's back to his team. And now they're looking for it. It's Faker that dives in the 5-point strike, and this time T1 will find the team fight they've been looking for all series. I've never been tested this much at my job ever, because there is so many micro things happening in these fights. As On looking for the opportunity, he won't find it. The juggling, even under the Nexus turrets, is working out nicely as another minion wave will taxi its way in. The Nexus will be exposed, and even though Bin just managed to respawn, there were arrows waiting for him, and there goes the Nexus. T1.
Teams, yeah, I'm not going to have a chance. Ona, ooh, nice smite, but Ona sees the blue is still up. The problem
Now
is
he knows that Shun doesn't have the smite available, the flash available as well. As Wind becomes lightning, Shun just going to try and do battle. But this is not the range he wants. There's the pounce, and there's first blood for Ona.
Through the power of Canyon Skin, he's able to find a solo kill. He'll steal away the blue, but now Bin wants revenge.
Yeah, he's going to get jumped on here as there is a tornado not finding the mark. Great snare from Al, because now Ona is definitely dead.
But now Ona has his eyes set on a bot lane play.
And I think he avoided that ward as well, is now looking at the shooting gallery here. On does headbutt the wall, but still tagged by the spear. The extended pounce not going to be taken until the minion wave gets in his carrier. Oh, he tries to buffer still. He is able to get out. The auto attack comes in though, and there is the kill for Al.
This is what you need to be doing with Senna.
Owner going to face check as there is Shun, gets the flash out as Destiny to follow immediately. Bin heads on over and Ona has no
here as well.
Yeah, Bin is already ghosting towards Gumayushi. He manages to get the cleanse out, but now Carrier finds himself all alone. There's the Fate's call, but there's the train on top
with a fresh buy.
Faker hovering in mids.
Pretty good elastic slingshot angle as Carrier finds a minion. Still there is Faker channeling, dives on top, gets right in there onto Shun, but the ulti is going to be there. Let's Bounce comes on through. Destiny has been channeled and Faker going down very low. Shun is almost just dead. That is a massive pivot into the backline, and there goes Zeus. And Faker's bloblets will not survive either. Now the train will just crash on in as Ona not going to be able to find anything, and BLG will run them down.
Zeus, even though this counter pick look cool, hasn't had any impact yet.
Yeah, there's the audacious charge in here from Shun as Zeus puts down the wind wall. Can they actually find the fight that was on? A massive ultimate. Can he find it? The ramp doesn't really work out, but still, BLG will tear Gumayushi apart. Zeus down to about 100 health. Carrier is dead. Elk's going to be able to get another one here as the gold card finds the kitty cat, and Bin is on a rampage. Faker, he finds one kill back against his opposite number, but that is all, I should say, this particular skin. In a turret down to 50% health. That is going to be a nice route onto Zeus, who's now trying to get himself out of there. Tibbers is dead for now. It's a good knock-up, though, onto Faker still. He's pretty tanky. Depth charge going to be absorbed by that Crescent Guard as Faker dives in. I don't know about that one. He didn't even have cell division. He's just going to fall down. Now Gumayushi has to flash. It's a decent hook. The Carrier, where's the follow-up? Double kill for Shun.
To the finals for the second year in a row.
Well, there's the flash bear from Knight as Ona trying to get out of there, but Dawning Shadow in the kitchen sink will hit him in the back of the head. They'll turn it into a kill on Aguma as well.
Nexus in their eyes.
Only 3 members of T1 here to try and defend. They have no money, they have no chance. Carrier is going to go down. It's a decent last breath, but I think it might definitely be its namesake as Faker will get surrounded and destroyed. BLG with one Nexus turret between themselves and victory. They'll take it a little bit slow because maybe they want to get a couple of extra kills, as that flash is not going to do it. There are trains flying across, there are bears coming from the sky, but the Nexus will be destroyed and BLG will head to match point in the series.
BLG off the back of Bin getting countered.
Nice trade here as On going to move in. Oh dear, Faker in so much trouble. No flash, no chance, and will be taken down. First blood for Knight's Call here in this matchup, but not going to be able to stop this blighted Quiver from being activated by the hail of arrows. There's a Hex Flash forward from On. He'll find the snare onto Carrier, but he gets the knock-up, and that is going to be the kill. Elk going to be taken down by the Oni. Neutral objectives traded. Zeus is underneath this turret. Speaking of which, I don't know about this one though, as All Out is going to come through. Zeus going to try and survive, but Elk just kills him. I think taking 5 turret shots, maybe not the angle here, guys.
What was that from Zeus? A huge mistake. The wave got cleared out so fast by Elk, he didn't even have to flash. Just a straight up free kill donated over to BLG AD carry.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, let's try again. He doesn't find the ultimate, but that flash was gorgeous, and he's looking to outplay. It doesn't work out, but still then able to win the fight.
Turnaround, this is the skirmishing we were looking for. Zeus now the target.
Yeah, Shun is going to turn up. He does have the cease and desist available. There it is now. Zeus, I don't know whether he's going to be able to get out of this one as the gold card connects, and that will execute, and Bin
Ghost, and well, he doesn't have the flash available. Maybe this is an angle for Guma.
Yeah, he is going to walk over a ward, but we'll see whether Bin can do anything about it. The smallest all-out that I've ever seen, but it's going to work out here, as Guma is going to be able to throw enough in there. And for now, as in the meanwhile, there is an attack on the bottom side. 3v3 gold card here from Bin. Vault Breaker's fantastic hook. He's going to catch the Kazante, as somehow they're still alive, and there's the teleport in from Faker. On is going to be the one that has to be sacrificed, and somehow T1 find a kill in the play. Ulti comes down, they're going to find even more. There's a gold card prepped, and they're not going to chase too far forward. Never you mind. As Faker breathing. There is another one, as now Shun. They may have found the angle. Knight is going to get in there, and we forgot about the Corky, and he'll deliver the package to T1. And T1 wishes they could send it all the way back. Knight wanting to find more. He's got a flash of his own. The sidestep again. That one's going to miss as well. And somehow Faker is going to swivel. The last rocket finds him.
Faker.
Okay, in the meantime, now Shun might be in trouble here. The ulti comes down from Faker, and they start the fight off with a kill onto Shun. There's another one onto Knight as well, and the shutdown. This series, if they lose this, it's just done. And once again, it's that 3-1 for BLG. Teleport coming on in here. Zeus maybe just wants to take the turret before he's going to die, but Knight is coming in, and he wants to get yet another kill for himself. Couldn't get to the wall, couldn't get all out. Get the heck out of there.
T1 though, really good with the pressure.
Never mind, there's the ram. It's going to connect onto Elf. They know that he doesn't have the flash of the explosion of damage. T1, it's not about the turret. They take 3 kills before they get it.
Let's see how T1 can navigate this. Bin on the flank. Owner recognizing it. Wards to try and cut it off. Here's the TF ult.
Yeah, Destiny coming on in here. Gumayusi trying to keep himself safe. Owner diving onto Bin, but there is the Ornhorn. Knockoff is perfect to deny the ram. T1 haven't lost anyone just yet, but it's going to be so hard to get this dragon. Zeus gets amongst it, though. The all-out comes on through, as Shun not going to be getting in range of the smite. They deny the soul, but can they win the fight is the question. Elf goes down, and the Corky's massive Faker saves it. And there is the double, and T1 will wipe the fight. Quickly, as we can see, Hex Splash getting on amongst it, but no. Now, he does find himself in an awkward position. Finally, a ram is going to get some knockups, but the follow-up isn't exactly there. Still, they're able to get on top of the support, and BLG don't find an avenue to answer back.
2 ultimates invested for a single kill. They know they have the numbers advantage, so they're going to start the Baron once more. As long as Shun is alive, T1 have to be careful.
Bin on the flank.
Yeah, it's a great flank. Look
low.
at these health bars are getting lower and lower as Knight throws the rockets in. Faker is going to get City taken down at the start of the fight, but the train is going to be onto Shun. The all-out is going to be there as Knight is down relatively low, and the Unstoppable is going to get Zeus out of there. Just regrouping with the team. 2 dead on the side of BLG, and Bin finding himself on the wrong side of the fight. He is still very healthy, but I don't know whether this is going to do it. There's the knockback, and Bin will be wiped from them. They get denied here from BLG. As an Ornhorn coming out once again, Carrier looks for the knockup, and they're just going to look for On. Try and get the kill they can find. That's a decent package, but it's defensive. Then, oh, never you mind. Okay, it's really offensive. It's Faker almost just dies to the damage. Bin, he's on a ward as now T1 look to try and get him out of there. On in trouble as well as BLG. They're going for the pincer, and that doesn't often work here in League of Legends. Bin looks for Faker, and he gets him. Wow. Okay, we've got another fight here on the other side, though, and Shun's going to be taken down by Owner. Okay, there is the Destiny. They know exactly what's wrong now, but can they do anything about it? Knight just purchased that GA as they get on top of Gumayusi. That flash was absolutely amazing, and the health bots just melt as Faker's damage is immense still. They need to try and deny this push from Bin, who runs out of minions. That hook was amazing from On, but I don't know whether he will survive as he gets knocked back by the Kazante. And On will be taken down underneath his inner turret. And that was a solo kill from Faker in the bottom lane. This game is insane.
T1 still have all 5 members alive. Only Elk is left to defend. He's trying to catch what waves he can, but Carrier is chasing him down.
He's going to get knocked back. Of course, Carrier taking a fair bit of damage there, but the rest of T1 is bearing down on Elk. This dragon up and available as well as, yeah, Elk. He is going to be taken out here. Absolutely absurd, and that is a large price to pay. Is now Zeus sort of taking matters into his own hands. 1 versus 4 right now. Great buffer on the hook as Knight is going to turn up the Dawning Shadow. Does nothing. Package delivered! And there is Ona now trying to get him out of this battle, and Ona is going to do it. He's going to be able to take down the Corgi, but can they get anything else is the question. This Corgi is gigantic, and now in the hands of the T1 jungler, they turn the fight around. And I thought that this was going to be the comeback angle for BLG, but T1 say no. They say that they love Silver Scrapes, and they'd like to put it on one more time.
Bin stands alone as he watches turrets fall, but I don't think even he can save this one.
BLG fall apart. T1.
Wait a minute. Zeus is going down extremely low. They're going to hold on to their last Nexus turret. Zeus somehow survives. Not sure about that one, but these health bars are going down so low. Ona still going to tank up that last turret shot, but now he's able to get in there. That's his Vault Breaker now. And Zeus comes back with a more than full health bar. That's everyone else's health bar as well, I'm pretty sure. And that ram will stop anyone from being able to deny this Nexus. And there it is. It was slightly delayed. They had to work so hard, but the Nexus will be taken, and T1 will take us to Game 5.
Teams, the stress that they're under is Faker.
There's a Pop Blossom from Knight. He is going to be able to find Faker. Still, he's relatively healthy, but it's not quite going to be enough. There's a shove, and now he's caught under the turret. Faker with the outplay, and Shun will go down for first blood.
Secured for BLG. And just like that, T1 turned it around. Now the ult's in bot.
Here's the ram, there's the knock-up. The double comes in on top of Carrier, but still, he gets to his turret. It's up one. Oh, never mind. He survives. Now Gumayusi with so many minions and the rest of BLG here. He gets the snap. It with Carrier. I'm not sure about that one, buddy. And BLG will even out the scoreline.
So tanking all the damage, we go back to live.
In the meantime, you've got Bin in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, well, Zeus in a bit of trouble here towards the top side of the map. Shun has to flash, but for a little bit of a push. Let's see whether Shun overextends. As Chains of Corruption are going to connect. There is the seismic shove as well. He has the ulti, but is it going to be enough to keep him alive as the Dawning Shadow tries? But it does not work. There's the ultimatum as Knight will find 3 with the Pop Blossom. And there has been getting a kill as well. And now the flash out. Carrier answers back. That's a big teleport. Is now Carrier moving towards it, trying to keep Gumayusi alive. Great hook shot though. And this Varus is not long for the world. T1 wanting to fight for it. Ona in the back of the pit. That's a big teleport. A big hook as well. Seismic shove to pull him back. Bin knocked up as well. But now Shun getting into that backline. The Dawning Shadow to keep them alive. And now Bin looks for that backline. Faker will get executed even after the flash. And BLG, they found their team by 3 kills. And they give up on the Herald.
Spikes.
Well, now you've got a back coming on through here as BLG will wait, but they still do have the end. Bin finds the Hextech ultimatum. The train is going to be there as well. And now T1, they want to find something back, but of course the Bella's Breath is going to deny the CC, and Zeus, he's going to get Pop Blossomed, and he is going to survive for a long time, but not long enough. Elk going to lock down the kill, and BLG
all invested. As Carrier was in a dangerous spot.
Oh, there's a Pop Blossom as well. They're all on top of Ona, and he will be taken down. The all-out going to come on through here as Knight goes golden, but I have a feeling he is going to go down.
For Knight, though, that was not a fully finished Zonya's Skooma.
Yeah, there's another on-horn, and he is just going to get knocked up and put down. Knight is going to pop out. Gets the buffer on that one, and now BLG just defending this Baron. It's going down so incredibly quickly. I don't think T1 has any chance of getting over. Ona tries to get himself towards the pit, but the train is going to run him over. He's not able to do it. Bin just has laser sights on this Viego, and now he's diving in to try and kill the rest of